Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricane Watch team is here with a tropical weather update on Invest 92S. They are between Madagascar and Africa. We've talked about the storm, what its impacts are going to bring, where it's going to go, and look a little bit at the models. Tropical weather update. So, here it is, Invest 92S, currently located at 20.4 south. 39.1 degrees east. The current air pressure is at 1002 millibars with winds around 20 knots, about 25 miles an hour. Here's Mozambique right here. Here is the center of low pressure. It's going to be moving in this general direction. We got Madagascar here. This is where the hottest sea temperatures are, be moving away from that. However, it will still be around between 20 to 30 degrees Celsius water, more than warm enough to provide enough energy for it to become a tropical system. Taking a look at the latest satellite imagery, it is kind of difficult to tell where the area low pressure is, but it is actually right in this area. We are actually, the last few frames, we're seeing a little bit more convection near the center, which tells me that there's going to be a little bit more organization with the system over the next several hours. It's a little bit easier here. You can kind of see where that center of circulation is at. Still kind of heavily sheared, not a lot of convection near the center, so we do not expect there to be any sort of rapid intensification anytime soon, particularly. Here's the GFS model again. Can I play this? I can. Certainly see it does try to intensify, but overall it does remain relatively weak. I don't even need to go into that far at all, really. It's really just right here where it does try to intensify a little bit. Right there. Before it moves away. But that's as the wind shear begins to shred it apart completely. So I expect it to make landfall between 35 miles an hour and 40 mile an hour winds there in Madagascar before it gets ripped apart by this wind shear. Again, there is the current satellite imagery of the system. And then as well as, if we take a look at the loop here from Tropical Tidbits, a little bit higher resolution and better to see. So, again, in about 20, these are the hours, these go by hourly, it looks like. Excuse me. So you can see the 24th, the 25th, the 26th. This goes all the way out into the 29th. So it does look like where it's at, it's going to weaken a little bit and then strengthen right here. This is just this what they're showing here on their website here, Meteo France. And then intensify here. And again, what is yellow? We're looking at 50 kilometers an hour to reaching tropical depression storm. Does not become a cyclone. And then down here, so yellow is tropical depression. This right here goes into moderate tropical storm status, which is between 63 and 89. So here it is right now. It's going to remain in the tropical depression category. It's going to intensify into moderate tropical storm, and then it's going to weaken back into tropical depression, and then re-intensify into moderate tropical storm status. The other system I do want to talk about is Invest 93S. I do want to talk a little bit about what all the storms are going to be, where all the storms are at, and where they're all going to go. I do want to talk about all of that, yes. I want to get rid of all this because I do not need all this right here. Again, 1004 millibars, 25 knots, 30 miles an hour at 11 degrees south, 81.2 degrees east at the 24th of January, 2025 at 1800 UTC. This is currently where it's located. I am going to probably go to Tropical Tidbits to give you a better idea of exactly where this is at. Literally, I think 90 east, 10 degrees south. I can literally just use this right here to give an idea of where it is. I think it's in the Indian Ocean. Yeah, it's right here. Directly south of India. Not going to do a whole lot either. Overall, in terms of the models, again, it's not going to impact any land. But this storm will be expected to make landfall there in Madagascar, which is expected to bring tropical storm force winds. Definitely tropical storm force wind gusts, some heavy rain, flooding, particularly there for southern Madagascar, as well as possibly some a little bit of some overtopping of the waves pushing along to the coast. But overall, you're going to have moderate to minimal impacts from this tropical system. And then, yeah, we do have some more systems that we'll have to watch out here in the future. But again, those are 250 to 300 hours out. Really, we don't look at anything beyond 120. We don't take anything beyond 120 hours seriously, because anything beyond that, it just becomes ridiculous and completely unreliable. Only thing you can look at in terms of anything past that is the general placement of what we're going to see with these, the general idea of what we're going to see with tropical weather activity beyond that. Could we see some more activity? Yes, some increase in tropical activity is expected. But to say that there's going to be a pretty 945 millibar tropical cyclone to make landfall in Madagascar is unreasonable, because so much can change beyond that, right? So that just tells us we could see an uptick in activity in tropical weather for the South Indian Ocean. Again, I wanted to keep this brief. I wanted to keep this quick. That storm, 93S, it's in the middle of the Southern Indian Ocean. Here's the latest satellite imagery. Let's get a satellite loop on this. Here it is. A lot of convection. Not going to impact anywhere particularly. You can see strong upper level winds right here, cutting across it, pushing the clouds away from the center of circulation. It's not going to intensify into anything substantial, even in order to make landfall, which it's not going to make landfall anywhere. It's going to generally, there will be no impact anywhere, and the intensity will remain relatively low. So looking at the 92S, again, very minimal impacts as well. Tropical storm conditions are possible, are expected in fact. Let's take a look at the European model. Again, it is expected to intensify a little bit, but nothing super strong. Again, some heavy downpours are possible in western and southwestern Madagascar as this makes its way off to the south and to the east. Wind shear and the jet stream will completely shred this apart, including dry air getting into that center. High upper level winds ripping it apart, as well as dry air drawing the center out, as you can see here. That's pretty much it, guys. Not a lot going on with the system. We will continue to keep y'all updated. And if y'all are in fact interested in joining the Hurricane Watch team, join. You can go to our Discord linked down below. But again, that's really going to be it. Also, Patreon page. We're going to be doing some more stuff with Patreon. We're excited about that now that we're coming back for good, hopefully. But that's the end of today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay safe. This is the Hurricane Watch team, your source for cyclone information. Take care.